everybody, Shannon and Karen with Wandering Out Yonder.
Today, we are headed to Cades Cove in the Great Smoky Mountains. Before entering the Scenic Drive, we stopped to purchase one of the tour booklets, which includes a map, information about the stops, and the story of Cades Cove.
Church. You have to take a little dirt road, paved or a graveled out dirt road to get to it. So we're at the Cades Cove Primitive Baptist Church. Beautiful, beautiful building. If you look down here, it's being supported by boulders.
In 1827, some of the area's earliest settlers established this church. Originally, a log building served the needs of the group until it was replaced by this building in 1827.
All right, so behind the church is the graveyard.
After some exploring, we continued on the scenic loop. So this is the Methodist church.
And notice how it's being propped up by the boulders.
Yeah, the foundations are a little iffy. We passed several churches, including the Missionary Baptist Church. As the morning progressed, more traffic started to enter the loop. We decided to stop by the Dan Lawson place to do a bit of exploring of the cabin and the grounds. As Karen was getting video of the surrounding mountains, she made a new friend. So this is one of the little cabins, little homesteads. Dan Lawson built this cabin in 1856 with logs. Later, additions were added to the house and it was covered in siding. That's pretty cool. You can go up in them. Mr. Lawson was the postmaster for Cades Cove for over 25 years, and for several years the post office was in this cabin. He may also have used some of this space for an office during his time served as Justice of the Peace. It's always so exciting when you can actually get into these buildings. So covered under the stairs. Alright, out here on the porch. After hanging out with the bees and the bats, we continued on.
Tipton. So this is called Tipton Place. There's another stop along the Cades Cove 11-mile route of the old pioneer buildings, churches, but that's what this is called, Tipton's Place. We're trying to use the barn.
We decided to get out and explore the double pen corn crib and the barn. This is what is called a cantilever barn. This style of barn is rare in the area and the only of its kind in Cades Cove. The overhang, or cantilever, was designed to help the farmers protect their animals and store the crops. This barn is not an original, it is a replica that was built in 1968. William Tipton built this cabin, referred to as Tipton Place, in the 1870s. The area originally consisted of a two-story cabin, a blacksmith shop, a corn crib, smokehouse, and barn. His daughters, Lucy and Lizzie, worked as school teachers in Cades Cove and also lived on the property.
One of the things that you do have to deal with when you are coming to Cades Cove here in the Great Smoky Mountains is you will have to deal with traffic. This is, I believe, an 11-mile loop. It's one way, and everybody drives very slowly through here because hoping to see wildlife, bears, and so forth. So you will have to deal with this a little bit. It's not always this backed up. It changes from time to time, but if there's wildlife, people usually slow down, and right here there's a deer, so people are stopping just to watch the deer for a bit. Earlier today we saw turkeys. So in many parts of the loop that you'll go through are open fields like you're seeing over here on the left. That's usually where you're going to see the bears. And then you'll go through these beautiful canopied areas where the forest is just nice and full. It's shaded. It's really pretty. Wednesdays, they close the road for bike and joggers, people who just want to walk the road or the loop, which is pretty cool. That would be a fun thing to do. As you can see now you're just back in the forest, but then it will open up to some meadows and things here and there along the way. So again, as you can see, it opened up. Beautiful big fields.
Suddenly, the traffic became extremely backed up. We were later told that there was a bear ahead up in a tree. As the park ranger tried to make his way through, everyone tried to get over on the side of the road. The traffic being backed up allowed us a few extra moments to enjoy watching the horses. We then got a glimpse of the bear for ourselves. We were able to briefly hop out and catch the mama and her cubs coming down out of the tree. There was a brief rain shower that cooled things down.
Alright, so we are taking a right on Rich Mountain Road.
It was suggested to us.
It was suggested to us to take this road. It's a scenic road. It's one way.
No re-entry. We are 12 miles from Townsend.
Right, Towson. This will give us a view down below into the valley, into the Cades Cove area. So we'll get to see it from a different point of view. And most people don't take this road.
That's right up our alley.
Which is fine with us. It is a hard-packed gravel road. So here we go. We appreciate you guys coming along with us today, and we'll see you on our next adventure.